how does this say turn back when they're playing a team like URA that has always been a big side when you always face there? Secondly, against AC Villa, especially in the first half, you don't have a lot of numbers in the attacking force. Your midfielders look like they weren't giving enough to their forwards. What are your plans this time around?
To correct that, they're a little bit timid. There must be a reaction. URA has always been a difficult challenge for us, and they're coming off a good win. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Like you see, this season, the competitiveness, really, you cannot say there's a small club or a big club, It has been exemplified so far. So we are going to do our best, try to react, and try to win. Yeah.
Yes, Coach, how important is it for you to win the game tomorrow after the loss to AC Villa, but also going into the continent? Because this is the last game before you go into the continental fixture.
Very important. It gives us confidence. If we go after winning, we have had a good run until that Villa game. So if we win on Friday, to boost us and give the players more confidence to go and save first Kigali.
Maybe how much confidence do you have that you can win tomorrow's game, more especially that when you look at the last two games here at home, KCCA has not been defeated, URA?
Yeah, that is history. We're going to concentrate tomorrow. You see, like I said, it's not going to be an easy game, but I believe we have enough in our armoury to negotiate that tie and try to win.
Maybe in the previous game I looked at one of your strikers, Samuel Wamala. Should we expect him back?
Yeah, he'll be back. We have so many players who are injured. Dalio, Gift Charlie also injured. So our squad is quite thin, but I believe we can do enough to try and win.
Coach, also maybe in the game against AC Villa, we saw you change roles for Achai and Mosana. Maybe if you could give us a clue why and whether you're going to return them to the roles they started the season with, or you're going to maintain it that way.
Yeah, we must have versatility in my squad. Chai plays as a centre half, so can Musana. So, but Chai would play centre half, you saw. We had to improvise because we did not have a winger in our little. All our wingers were down, so we had to improvise and use Musana as a wing back. But it depends on the players we have. My players must be versatile. They must take up responsibility. Whichever job is given to them, they know how to handle it. So you will see not only that. You may see another one, Machete may be playing as a centre forward, depending on the requirements and the opposition.
Then maybe also the other, last season or probably 2 or 3 seasons ago, your main source of creativity has always been Mustafa Chiza. Of course, this season you start life without Mustafa Chiza. If you could give us a hint, what is your main source of creativity this time around, or what do you plan to be your main source of creativity for goals this time around?
The midfield. The midfield. If Gift kids don't come to the party, why not? Okay? And we have many sources of creativity because You know, we are always saying Mustafa Chiza was crossing. But the other goals we've scored through penetration in the central axis. So I don't think it's going to affect us. If these attacking midfielders do what they're supposed to do, we shall have a variety, as far as creativity is concerned.
First of all, I'm very delighted for the performance so far that I've put up. I'm just proud of myself, and I'm just keeping hard every day to work hard and see myself better for the next games that are coming up.
How tough was the game against SC Villa, despite the loss? But how tough was it on the field?
The game was. It was not. I cannot say that it was too tough, but the results turned out to be tough on our side. But we are set to bounce back, and everyone is in good shape.
Bouncing back against URA tomorrow, how important is it that the team goes back to winning ways?
Yeah, that tomorrow's game is very important to us, and I believe the boys are very set to go, and the team is good, and yeah, everyone is just prepared for tomorrow's game because we have had a very big task ahead of us.
Yes, after scoring 4 goals on your home debut, you didn't follow up that in the game against your old club, Barara Football Club. How important is it that you get back to the scoring sheet again tomorrow at home?
It is very important for me as a player because every game that comes ahead of me, I just look forward to add on each and every performance. Yes.
And then last season you scored 8 goals in the UPL. This season you have so far 6. Looks like you'll even be breaking that record. Not even halfway the number of the games that the club will be playing in the Uganda Premier League this season. What is the driving force behind your top class form so far this season?
The driving force is first of all myself, as me, Brian. Every game that I play, I see myself pushing myself very far each and every game, to see myself a better player each and every day. And KCCA Football Club, obviously, it's a club that really pushes you each and every day. So it's not only me that is putting up this performance, but also the entire team. Yeah.
Given that this will be the last game before that CAF game next Wednesday in Rwanda, how important is this game, especially in getting the 3 points, bouncing back from that loss against Villa, and also going into that CAF game next week?
It's a very important game that we are going to bounce back tomorrow. It is very important as we're preparing ourselves for Rwanda because it will give us a very good start. I believe we are going to get the 3 points tomorrow.
Then maybe lastly, how has the transition been for you from Barara City to KCCA Football Club?
The transition has not been easy, but it has been good because it is a good transition. KCCA has good players, very welcoming players and welcoming staff. So they made me feel at home, and it was easy for me to cope up with the life here.
Apart from the difference in ambitions, what would be the difference between Barara City and KCCA Football Club?
Obviously, there are 2 different clubs and with different ambitions. You see, KCCA plays in Confederation Cup and competitions, and very different competitions, and of which is not the other side of Barara City. So there's a very big difference.